Good evening to all of you. Let's discuss the remaining current affairs of the January month, pratiyogita darpan. In Mumbai, a bridge called Atal Setu. It has been inaugurated on 12th of January, and now people can enjoy the journey on this Atal Setu. Atal Setu is India's largest sea bridge. Largest. Its length is any idea?
करीब 22
21.8 kilometer. It connects Mumbai. It connects Mumbai from the satellite city called Navi Mumbai. So Mumbai to Navi Mumbai. When this Atal Setu was not built at that time, a person who wanted to reach Navi Mumbai from Mumbai or vice versa, he required at least 2 hours. At least 2 hours. But this dream project of our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi ji, has reduced this time of 2 hours to 20 minutes. Only 20 minutes are needed in order to reach from Mumbai to Navi Mumbai or from Navi Mumbai to Mumbai. It's a 6-lane bridge, and as I have told you, the longest sea bridge in India, not in world. In world, it comes in the 12th position. So these are some beautiful and admiring things about this bridge, but when you see the other side of the picture, you will also realize that in this bridge, the auto rickshaws are not allowed.
only
The two-wheelers are not allowed. Tractor, which has 6 wheels, is not allowed. So these vehicles are not allowed. And the allowed one, you can naturally understand. The remaining one, toll tax. Toll tax, the most disturbing element of this Atal Setu. The minimum toll tax a person has to pay for one side is 250 rupees. If you are going to your office which is located in Navi Mumbai, you are from Mumbai, then you have to pay 250 rupees. And if you want to take the ticket of both the sides, going and returning, then 375. I am only discussing a four-wheeler which belongs to you. Okay, not the bus or anything else. So 375 is the minimum amount of money which you have to pay in the form of the toll tax. The serious question is that if you have a vehicle of 5 lakh rupees minimum, the minimum EMI, if you are taking for 5 years, the minimum EMI, it goes how much? Somewhere around 10,000 rupees. If you calculate this toll tax, as it is the toll tax of one day, when you calculate it by 30, how much it will be? It will come more than 11,000 or 11,000. You can calculate it, but I am pretty much sure it will cross 11,000. So anybody who has the car of 5 lakh rupees and giving the EMI every month of 10,000 rupees should not forget that he has to also pay the toll tax of more than 11,000 rupees in a month if he wants to enjoy the journey on this Atal Setu. So no doubt Atal Setu is a beautiful project, but it is very costly. If the poor people of this country, they are clapping for the bullet train, then they should not forget that the ticket of bullet train is as equal to some of the airlines in India. Anyway, so this was as far as the dream project of our Prime Minister Atal Setu in Mumbai was concerned. Now let's discuss the 16th Finance Commission. Again, 16th Finance Commission. The Finance Commission, as we know, it is constituted by the President of India by using the power which is given within the Article 280 of the Indian Constitution. The duration of the Finance Commission is for 5 years, and the main work of the Finance Commission is what? As we know, the central government gets money through taxes, GST. So what should be the proportion of that money which central government gets in the form of the tax? What should be the proportion which need to be given to rest of the states in India? So some principles are decided, some rules, some framework is designed by this Finance Commission, which has been appointed by the President of India by using the 280 article of the Indian Constitution. It will design some principles, and by using those principles, the money will be devoluted to the rest of the states in India. Who is the chairman? Because this is the thing which will be asked. Who is the chairman of this 16th Finance Commission? Arvind Pangadia. And there are 4 permanent members as well, whose name I don't know, but their names can be asked in the exams, especially in the state exams. UPSC will never ask such types of silly question, as the level of UP has gone at least beyond my comprehension level. Any idea the first Finance Commission was constituted when, and who was the chairman? First, 1951, and KC Niyogi. KC Niyogi. This 16th Finance Commission will submit its report by the year 2025. And this report, or the suggestions given in this report, these suggestions will be used, or this will be executed in the time period that is 2026 to 2031. So in this time period, how much money, what will be the proportion of the money which is needed to be given to the various states in India, that will be decided by the year 2025, or when the 16th Finance Commission headed by Arvind Pangadia will submit its report. There is a very famous French philosopher, Simone de Beauvoir, or Beauvoir. Actually, it's a French word, so pronunciation gets changes, especially when the people like me try to pronounce it. So Simone de Beauvoir told that women are what? Women are not born but created, or the girls are not born but created. It means that the Indian society is responsible to develop some of the characteristics within the people. When any girl takes birth, then the parents goes to the market and purchase a doll. And if the boy is taking the birth, then the same parent will go to the market and purchase a AK-47 made of the plastic or anything, but that should be a male dominated thing. So that's why this Simone de Beauvoir told that the girls are not born but created. Why I am discussing it? Because International Women's Day will be celebrated on which particular day? 8th of March. 8th of March. And this International Women's Day, it is the day which is celebrated to remember all the odds set by the society to fight against them, and how to bring the women in the mainstream of the development. By the way, this day has more historical significance. I don't want to go into that, but the important thing is that this International Women's Day is celebrated to bring these women in the mainstream of the development and to fight the odds set by the society. Those are somehow compromising, or you can say diminishing the development of the woman. The important thing in this 8th of the date in itself is important, but the theme, what is the theme of this International Women's Day? The theme is invest in women. Invest in women and accelerate progress. Invest in women and accelerate progress. This is the theme. Two things we need to keep in mind. The date, which is known to us, as this is not the first time when International Women's Day will be celebrated. And this is the theme: invest in women, accelerate progress. Some other things are also given in this magazine, and any idea which country has designed the world's first 4th generation nuclear reactor? 4th generation. This is the only country. China. China has designed world's first 4th generation nuclear reactor. The meaning of 4th generation, what is the meaning of the 4th generation? The meaning is that these reactors can compete the more temperature than that of the usual reactors can withstand. Apart from this reactor, in order to cool the reactor, what do we use? We use normally the heavy pressurized water, but this reactor will use the gas to cool itself. So whether you are remembering these things or not, but please keep in mind, the world's first 4th generation nuclear reactor has been designed by the second most populous country in the world, that is China. What do you think? Can China again defeat to India in terms of population growth? Or India will never let anybody in this competition? All right. Let's discuss some other things. Look, this is the Earth, okay, and this is the North Pole, and this is South Pole. You can also say this is Antarctica and this is Arctic. Could you tell me how many research stations have been set up by India in Arctic
एक
and in Antarctica?
3
Which one? The very
भारती
the first one was, yes,
मैत्री
yes, Maitri. Maitri was not the first one. The first one was Gangotri. Okay, so Gangotri in the year 1984, Gangotri. After that, Maitri in 1989, and the third one is
भारती
Bharti. Bharti was established in 2012. And in this Arctic region, there is only one, and that is Himadri. Actually, recently, the Ministry of Earth Science has decided to send the scientific expedition in Himadri. You may think, what is the new? It is the duty of the Earth Science to send, but in Himadri there is no any scientific expedition which has been given permission to reach during the winter month. All the expeditions until this one have been sent during the month of summer, so that because this is in the North Pole and 6 months nights and 6 months days, so during the summer season comparatively the temperature will be more human friendly. Apart from this, the scientists they can experience a good amount of sunlight. It has happened for the first time that the scientific expedition is being sent during the winter month in Himadri. So 4 scientists will be sent in the initial phase, and they will study. After reaching there, they will be studying the climate change, what is the rate of the melting of the ice, what kind of minerals are present, and all the related things. So this study will be done. When the study will be completed, let's see what kind of outcomes are coming. So the important thing is this, that it's a very means courageable step to send the mission, especially during the winter season when the temperature is beyond our expectation, and they have to face a darkness, or you can say they have to perform most of the things without the presence of the light. Malaria report. Malaria report. Which organization releases World Malaria Report rather? Which organization releases this report?
WHO.
Yes, WHO. According to WHO, could you tell me which are those two countries in the Southeast Asia region which are responsible for more than 94% deaths? Those are occurring due to malaria. Obviously, the first one will be India.
Sri Lanka.
Not, it's not Sri Lanka. The first one is India and the second is Indonesia. These are the two countries in Southeast Asia which are responsible for more than 94% deaths. Those are occurring due to malaria. It has been categorically mentioned by World Health Organization, which has recently published its report called World Malaria Report. And if you don't take the reference of Southeast Asia, in the all over world, which country is in the top from where the maximum number of death due to malaria happens? It is in Africa. It is Nigeria. Nigeria. Malaria happens due to a parasite called Plasmodium. And this Plasmodium parasite, when is infected into the human by the female anopheles, we get infected with the disease called malaria. So there is a very famous drug, to cure the malaria, that is obtained.
Artithar.
Yeah, no, quinine.
Quinine or Artithar.
Yes. So this was as far as the WHO's report, World Malaria, was concerned. Plasmodium parasite and this female anopheles. And in the Southeast Asia region, India and Indonesia are responsible. Any idea by when the malaria will be eliminated from India? What is the target year decided by World Health Organization?
26.
By which particular year?
26.
No, it is not 26. It is not 26.
2030.
It is 2030. So by the year 2030, World Health Organization will try to eliminate malaria from India. Let's see how practically it is getting executed. But I think the way World Health Organization is working nowadays, certainly the malaria can completely be eradicated from the soil of India. So these were some of the issues given in the January month Pratiyogita Darpan. Rest of the issues I will be discussing in my coming lectures. Namaskar.